Evening, folks. A little bit of a different subject tonight. What we're going to do for a bit of fun. It's Friday night, so why not just do something for a bit of fun? Not too serious. I've had a case of wine delivered. I'm happy. It's oiling the wheels. I'm on my first glass now. I've got some prosecco in there as well, and I've got some champagne because I've got a happy event coming up quite soon with one of my daughters. So. That champagne and the prosecco will be on ice, ready, waiting. Hopefully in the next 10 days or so we get another edition. Excuse me, anyway. So we're going to look at all-time great teams. So I'm going to do tonight, we've got our heads together, and I'm going to go for the all-time great England football team. We pick 18 players, full team, in 4-4-2 formation, and then 7 subs. It's all subjective, and you can disagree if you want. Please put your comments below or comment on Facebook and Twitter. Don't private message me like some people have been doing, because there's not really any point in that, because I don't care what you think unless you put it on a public forum. So that's how it goes. So if you're watching Ben, I've said his name there, haven't I? Ben. I haven't said his second name, but anyway. Put it on a public forum, Ben. So let's go for it. Goalkeeper, Gordon Banks. Enough said. Best goalie by a million miles. I'll not take any criticism on that whatsoever. Best goalie by a million miles. 2 fullbacks. On the right, Gary Neville. On the left, Ashley Cole. Ashley Cole is a bit of a toss-up. You can change him for one of the subs if you want, and that'll come to be obvious soon. Centre of defence, Bobby Moore. Again, I'll take no criticism on that whatsoever. But I've tossed a coin for the other centre back, and I've gone for Tony Adams. So Gordon Banks the goalie, back 4, Neville, Moore, Adams, and Cole. Midfield, I'm going for a 4 here, and they're going to be in a diamond. So my 4 in the midfield are Beckham, Bobby Charlton, Stanley Matthews, and Paul Gascoigne. I'd play them in a diamond. Then up front, I've gone for Jimmy Greaves and Gary Lineker. Now, I've gone on achievement. You'll notice that Geoff Hurst is nowhere in that, and he's not even in the subs either. He only played in the World Cup final, or semi-final and final, because Jimmy Greaves got injured. And I think, to be honest, if Jimmy Greaves had not got injured, Geoff Hurst would not have played, and who knows what would have happened. It probably been about 8-0 to England, I would think. But let's just let the Germans stew on that one a little bit. So Greaves and Lineker up front, and then the substitutes. We've got 7 of these. I think that's a convention, isn't it? So substitute goalie Peter Shilton. Again, a little bit of a toss-up. Maybe Ray Clemence is in there. I'm not quite sure. But we're going for Peter Shilton. Centre-back substitute, Rio Ferdinand. Now, some of you could argue that Rio Ferdinand should have been in instead of Tony Adams. Not sure. I went that way. And substitute other defender, full-back, Stuart Pearce. Now, you might want to put him in front of Ashley Cole in the team, but I've put him in as a subs. Then I've got 3 subs in midfield. And I think it's difficult to beat these 3 in midfield, really, to be fair, as substitutes, and they're all lucky not to get in the side, I would reckon, probably. Paul Scholes, Brian Robson, as long as his collarbone's all right, and Steven Gerrard, that's in the midfield. And then substitute striker is Alan Shearer. Again, you might say unlucky not to get in the side, but that's my 18 all-time England 11. Thanks for listening, folks.